Welcome to Psychology of Personality video lecture about neo-analytic and ego aspects of personality. Sigmund Freud was very influential to the neo-analysts because he was the one who introduced the ego, superego, and the id. Many of Freud's successors began studying the ego, and they recognized that it was an important and independent force of the psyche, and it just wasn't responding to the id. Carl Jung was really interested in the universal aspects of personality, and he expanded the ideas of the unconscious to include emotionally charged images that each generation can relate to. He developed archetypes and the concept of complexes, or emotionally charged thoughts and feelings on a particular theme. He also described our personalities as being comprised of competing forces, pulling against one another to reach a balance, illustrated by extroversion and introversion. Alfred Adler looked more at the social world and how it can impact our ego and how we form identities. His theory is called individual psychology, and it focuses on the uniqueness of individuals and the importance of how they perceive themselves. He believed that personality problems could be avoided if we would use our detailed knowledge about individuals to create healthier social environments. Karen Horney put aside Freud's beliefs about penis envy and replaced them with her own observational theories of why women felt inferior to men. Much of it had to do with social influences on women because there were so little opportunities for women during that time period. Erik Erikson believed that we have a continuous development process, each with its own issue and conflict. At each stage, a certain ego crisis must be resolved, and once that's done, we move on to the rest of the stages. So where do the modern theorists chime in? Modern identity theorists focus on unique personal and situational demands facing each one of us in our struggle to maintain our sense of self or our sense of who we really are. They take a functional approach and look at motivated behaviors and goals in order to understand the self. They all agree that we should explore the building blocks of identity, which are the goals, the motives, the strivings, and desires, to fully understand ourself.